Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, Joe Biden strikes again. You know, how embarrassing. And by the way, it's so funny that they roll him up. When he does these walks, you know, he gets going and he's trying to go fast to make it look like he's in control. It's hysterical. And then he goes out there and tells the lie about him playing football again. And then had to ask him to clap. One of those Jeb Bush moments. He's pathetic. I guarantee you, most of those West Point grads sitting there saying, I can't wait till this guy's gone. It's awful. All right, Trump, closing arguments are today in his trial. Just think about those jurors. Those jurors who are all against him at the outset know this case is bogus. Yet they all know the ramifications and repercussions if they convict him or not convict him. I mean, what a joke. What a joke. Marilyn Mosby, the Baltimore prosecutor, serving no time in jail for her fraud. None. Home incarceration. Biden inflation. Well, they kind of admitted it. Can't make it up. They basically said this terrible inflation causes us to forgive all your loans. You know, he uses our time. He did it in 2020. He's doing it again. He uses our money to buy votes or attempt to buy votes. It's wrong. Joe Biden visited his daughter-in-law this weekend on the eve of her going to testify against old Hunter. Think there's a little coaching going on, a little deal going on? I'll do this for you if you do this for me. Omar and Bush got Veterans Day mixed up with Memorial Day. You know, that can happen, but they're congresswomen. Biden will not take any action against Iranians, just like Barack Obama refused to. This is a scandal, folks. He is encouraging NATO countries to not come down hard on Iran. Can't make it up. Well, there's a Chinese, he is Chinese national, or Chinese American, New York City cop busted spine. This has happened. This is going to keep happening. Folks, think about all the ones that don't get caught. Say it. Joe Biden's border chief, the year that he was border chief, said Kamala Harris and Joe Biden never spoke to him once. How do you do that? Elon Musk says AI is going to take everybody's job and work will be, how should I say this, optional. I don't believe that, folks, for a minute. They said robotics was going to do that to us. James Biden, his business partner, Keaton Langston, $50 million worth of fraud in Medicaid. It's gangsters. This is sick. Hunter Biden used the Sandy Hook Memorial to hook up with his dad and a Chinese business interest. Mexico City is going to run out of water if it doesn't rain in a week. I don't know why people go to these countries. Libertarian Convention. It went awesome. Donald Trump went in there, gave him hell, didn't get any votes, but he asked for the endorsement. Bobby Kennedy didn't do well either. I didn't like either one of them, but it doesn't make any difference because he needs independent voters, and some of those are libertarians. 80% of Americans now think fast food is a luxury. I would agree with that. Tom Cotton, out of nowhere, senator from Arkansas, is now on the VP list. Wouldn't be a bad choice. Steven Schwartzman, the billionaire. Guess who he's going to now endorse? Donald Trump. Why? Biden sucks and anti-Semitism. Why would you ever support Joe Biden? This is the Bulldog. Every dog has her day. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Local News. Micah Price, a graduate of Campbell County High School, gave a speech that was approved by the Campbell County High School and at the graduation. And he was allowed to say, "My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ," which he did. But then he went off and said a lot more about his faith. What I thought was interesting about his speech is there was big time applause for what he said. So his audience that he was speaking to, his classmates, graduating classmates at Campbell County, obviously liked the speech, as well as I'm sure those kids' parents. However, as he later acknowledged in another video, he violated the rules because his speech was pre-approved, but he just went a little bit further. He did not get his diploma, but he's got it now, I understand from a source. He's now got his diploma. He was going to get it anyway. He is graduated. He just didn't get his diploma. So they didn't stop his graduation. But I want to just say something to you. Some of the best speeches I've ever heard are high school and college kids delivering these speeches. They take them very serious. They're obviously smart. I mean, you got valedictorians giving speeches, salutatorians giving speeches, and they take it serious and they do a great job. So I thought the speech was an outstanding speech. The video and the controversy kind of went viral. Lots of people checking it out and watching it. But I give my full support to Micah Price. He's a nice young man. He's going to go far.
Class, before another word is to leave my mouth, I must give the honor, the praise, and the glory to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Scotty Scheffler. Unbelievable. The detective involved says we got to drop these charges. Robert Boris, 34. We reported this before, but now I just want to let you know he has been indicted for using a cattle prod on his kids. Folks, I grew up around cattle prods. We had cattle prods. I couldn't imagine doing that to a kid. NKU baseball, this is sports too, but NKU won the Horizon League. First time they're making it to the NCAA tournament. By the way, UK high seed number 3 lost to South Carolina 10 seed. And Friday, Bashir made Juneteenth a state holiday and protected your hair of origin. So no matter what your hair is, if it's your origin hair, like a big old afro, nobody can do anything to you. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Do not be a vain, salt-buttered pizzle. Shakespeare insult of the day.
Hello, Bulldog Nation. I hope you all had a fantastic Memorial weekend. Weather was beautiful. I got to go swimming in my pool for the first time, so fantastic weekend. You're watching Eric Deters World News. Today's latest headlines. Papua New Guinea reported that over 2,000 individuals were buried by a huge landslide. The disaster almost completely destroyed a remote hillside village in the Egna province during the early hours of Friday. Cyclone Ramel has left to considerable deaths and damage in Bangladesh and India. Reports indicate that 10 people died in Bangladesh and about 30,000 homes were destroyed when the powerful cyclone hit. In other news, North Korea announced that a rocket it launched to deploy a spy satellite named Magalangu 11 exploded mid-air this morning, just minutes after takeoff. And tornadoes and severe thunderstorms have left nearly 300,000 people across 7 states without electricity as of last night in the United States of America. That's the latest headlines. I will be back tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Cheerio.
Ladies and gentlemen, America, during Bulldog Nation, welcome to Sports Without Boundaries. Cincinnati Reds, 4-game winning streak, beat the Cards 3-1. Yeah. They swept the Dodgers over the weekend, which was really nice. French Open started. We'll see who wins. We'll report on how it goes. Celtics sweep the Pacers. The question tonight, will the Mavs sweep the Wolves? I say they will. Stars 5, Oilers 3. Stars are up 2-1. Seize the Gray is going to go on to the Belmont this Saturday. Bill Walton, he was an entertaining guy, 71 years old. May he rest in peace. There's one good thing about being short, Sabrina. We generally live longer than big, tall people. You don't see a bunch of big, tall people real old. But Bill Walton lived one hell of a life. DJ Wagner is headed to Arkansas to hook up with John Calipari again. Good, he's a prima donna and he sucked. Mike Tyson had an event on an airplane flying to Las Vegas. Let's hope it doesn't make him drop out of the big fight coming up in July. NKU baseball won the Horizon League. They're off to the NCAA for the first time. Grayson Murray, only 31 years old, passed away. He was on the PGA Tour from suicide. Caleb Williams apparently sucked at the practices in the Bears. I told everybody, this guy's freaky, flaky, and he's not going to be a good. You watch. The Bears have effed it up again. All right, and Scotty Scheffler, his lawyer says, we ain't making any deal, and the detective on the case says, we need to drop this because they're vain salt butter pizzles. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jerry Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Pop Culture. Bruce Springsteen has canceled the rest of his European tour. More cancellations for the poor guy, but you know what? It's only because of his voice. It has nothing to do with the other issue. Spencer Wright, the rodeo star, his son rode a bike into the pool, was pulled out. They thought he was dead. Kept him in the hospital on machines. He's woken up. A freaking miracle. We'll take it. All right, Millie Brown. Do you know who she was? She's on Stranger Things. She was like that lead star with all the powers. With no hair. Millie Brown is married Jake Bon Jovi. You know who he is? That's Bon Jovi's son. So you got Hollywood and music coming together. May they live many, many years happily till they get divorced. 60% in divorce. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.